All right. Apologies. Having some weird stream issues the last couple of days, but we'll figure it out. Switch back and forth as needed. All right. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Severino, Aaron Judge, Bregman, and Bichette to get us started today. Enriquez, Brendan Donovan, Robleski, Willie Adames. Josh Lowe, Will Wagner, Nate Lowe, Castillo, Zach Neto, Sepia. Connor Wong, Xavier Edwards. This is your future Cy Young winner, Brooks Baldwin. Although, it's going to be close. Gooble's pulling his weight. Sugano, Aaron Judge, Sugano again on the Ray Wave, Ozuna, and Zach Wheeler. Gavin Lux, Kodai Senga, Dansby Swanson. There's a Luis Angel rookie for the Mets and Ronnie. Last pack of Blaster, 1 of 5. Long way to go, but nothing yet. McKenzie, Altuve, Rhett Lauder, Contreras refractor, and a Logan Gilbert refractor. Yeah, pretty empty first Blaster, but that's okay. We've got 4 to go here. I think this is backwards. Yep, Kirby, James Wood, just a base insert, but it's backwards. Gonzalez and Bloss. Crawford, Bybee, Garrett Cole, Burns, Lawrence Butler, Sepia. Josh Young, McGreevy, Chaparro refractor, Richard Fitz, Josh Hader. Come on. I think we're due for an auto in this, either in this one or the next one. Jacob deGrom. There's a Judge for the Yankees. Very nice start. And Rodriguez. Yankees on the board. CJ Abrams, Stuart Baroa, All Etch Ellie, Gillespie, and Senga on the Sepia. Sandy, Trevor Story, Adames, Belozo. Hunting for our first color of the day. Is it arriving? I don't know. Peralta, nice. Ohtani, Luis Garcia, Josh Hader, and Severino. All right. Yankees and Dodgers on the board after 2 blasters. All right, just as a heads up, to get the timer up for Price Drop 2, we are going to switch over to the old setup again, so I have to end the stream really quickly after we finish this rip. But don't worry, we're going to fully finish this rip first. I'm just talking for the future. Yamamoto Future Stars. Aldegari and O'Neal Cruz. And if you're buying spots in the mixer, that is going to run right after price drop number 2. So estimated rip time for the mixer is about 5:15 p.m. Central. So keep grabbing those teams. And we're going to get to that one very quickly today. Jace Young, Josh Lowe, Hunter Fiducia. This guy just got called up. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies. Double buyback. Let's get somebody paid out now, you know? It's like a numbered Ohtani just for fun. Or an actual numbered card would be nice in some capacity. Brian Reynolds Refractor, Christian Walker, Campero Sepia. We're about halfway there. We've got the buyback taken care of, and Cubs have a nice card with the times, but I'd like some color. McMahon and De Los Santos. Castellanos. This looks cool. It's just the Future Stars flipped around. Teoscar and Bryce Harper Sepia. Wow. They got me. Vientos, Gillespie, Devers, Langoliers. It did, right? All right, we need something here. Something for somebody else's team. Yeah, like that. All right. Dylan Cease, Randy Arozarena. From the back, Brandon Lau. Aldegari. Green. Locklear. Color match for the Mariners, too. Kind of a color match. To 99. Is it 66 of 99? 86 of 99. Tyler Locklear for the Mariners. That's going to El Rey. Very nice. That'll play. That'll play. And a little cheeky price drop. All right, 2 blasters to go. It's time for either ink or SP. Oh, only 5, only 5. It's better color than all of our hobbies combined. And we got like no buyback in that either. In that hobby case. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna stick to blasters. Rodriguez, Skeens Rookie Cup. Fiducia, Ty Madden. All right, new top loaders real quick. Storko, what did you do? What did you do? Nate Lau, Mr. PED. Nice Merrill there for the Padres on the Rookie Cup Ray Wave. Brandon Nimmo and John Kenzie Noel for the Guardians. I think that's smart. I think that's the right play. Nice Merrill. Contreras, Grachefo, Clase, Rocker, and nice Dylan Cruz for the Nats. As you should. You're buying at current price, hoping for change next year. This is not a flip type of card. Bassett, Suzuki. Nice. There we go. And that's why we're in the mix here for 25 bucks, because that's $60 a Shohei from a $25 spot. That's how we do it. Boom. Thank you. Scooble, Mason Wynn, Pete Alonso, Ray Wave, Hyesung Kim, Jose Altuve. I expected a little more excitement out of after that Shohei. That's a quite good turnout for Consto and the Dodgers. Hunter Renfroe, Nick Sogard, Walker, and McLean. I'm just playing. It was more meant for the chat. What the heck are they doing with these cards, man? Everything's flipped around these days. Logan Webb, Matt Olson, Pena, Dustin Harris, Lars Nootbaar on the Sepia. All right, last blaster here. Pretty solid for the Doyers. Nice hit for the Mariners. Yankees got a good chunk. Nats and Cubs with a couple of nice rookie Sepias. See if we can close out with some ink here. Ooh, I like these packs. Usually means there's something in there. Let's see if that holds true. Trey Sweeney, Jacob Wilson for the A's, Spencer Strider, and Yastrzemski. Literally everything is turned around now. It's kind of annoying, but oh well. Bregman, Steer, Marte, Lockridge. Dansby, Hunter Green, Dingler, Lubob, Pete Alonso, Sepia for the Mets. If we don't get an auto in this, there's definitely an auto in the next 5. Because that's how it works, right? Bichette, Burrows, Royce Lewis. Iriarte, Lindor, Glaber Refractor, Volpe, Sanoja Sepia. Teoscar, Griffin Connie, Drew Thorpe, Christian Campbell. Wow. Tovar, Bryce Terang, Grant McCray, Luciano, and Francisco Lindor. Well, good for the Dodgers and Yanks. Good for the Mariners. Tough other teams break. It's always flip-flopping between the other teams and the big teams, but still solid set of top loaders there. Quick recap: Jacob Wilson, Jackson Merrill, Paul Skeens, Dylan Cruz, Alcantara, Locklear, Judge, and $60 of Ohtani. So pretty good buyback there. And decent numbered card for the Mariners and some solid rookies on top. All right. So if you like the cheap price point, then you will have to catch us again tomorrow around this time. We're live from 3 p.m. to about 7 p.m. Central, Monday through Friday, running 2 of these price drops and 1 mixer that will run right after this. So 3 breaks a day, quick fills, good prices, pulling heat. All right. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Real Muto, Lindor on the power players, Robleski and Ty France to get us started. Gunner, Schneeman for the guards, Ronald Acuna on the Sepia, Montero, and Tristan Casas. Strider, Machado, Candelario for the Reds, Kershaw, and Griffin Connie. Marte, Basso, Terang, River Ryan. Oh, I forgot to make that prediction. 2 out of the same case, that'd be legendary. I think we're going to have something here because the second card is Shadow Etch usually means SP or something. DeGrom, it's just a regular Blade. Semyon and Freddie on the All Etch, or Sepia. So close on that one. All right, 2 packs to go in the first box of 5. Long way to go. Long way to go here. Duran, J-Ram, Castillo. Nice wall drip for the Braves. It's another reason to chase the Braves in Chrome. They've got some big-time potential names with Waldrop and Baldwin. They already have Schwellenbach in this product. So Braves are an interesting team. Tyone, Bliss, Ozzy Albies, the Refractor, Cole Reagans, and Pedro Leon Sepia. All right, not a great first blaster. Good thing we have 4 more. Anderson, Jordan, on the Fortune 15, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Jones. This is the ball. We have to believe it to get it. We have to believe it to hit it. Naylor, Winker, Shea Langoliers, Sagisi, Byron, Buxton. Billy Cook, Lane Thomas, Harrison Bader, Refractor, Garrett Cole, Bryce Terang, Sepia. Mookie Betts, Adam Mazur, Shane Bieber, and Amador rookie. We have been starting slow today. Usually when we pull those hits, it's quick. Contreras, Matt Strom, Jose Ramirez. This is not a bad card for the Yankees, Enrique, or for the Dodgers. I don't know if you guys are familiar yet, but this guy throws gas. He's like their potentially new Mason Miller. Gotten up to 103 this season. Edgardo Enriquez, Martinez, the Pasquatch, and a Mason Miller right on cue. There we go. Rookie rush here. Scherzer. Schwarber refractor. Imagine. That could be. Schwarber makes a push at the end. It's a nice $40 piece. Rookie rush here of Alcantara. Kind of good timing on that too. Just got called up today. That's going to El Rey. Nice little rookie rush Alcantara. I have a $9 spot. Like to see it. I think this is your like guaranteed case hit. All right, 3 blasters to go. We still are searching for some ink today. We are searching for our first ink of the day. I think it is still on its way in one of these 3 blasters. My honest prediction is that we will actually see ink in one of the remaining 3 blasters. The math just kind of works out that way sometimes. Bader, Skeens, Garcia, Grant Holmes. And some color, has to. I'm calling color out of this box and ink out of the last box. That is my prediction. Schwarber, Jeffers, O'Neal Cruz, Josh Bell, Gavin Lux. I guess I'm sleeving up Schwarber's now since he made it kind of close, although I'd like to think the NL MVP race is done. Done and dusted. Not if Schwarber keeps hitting 4 home runs in a game. Martinez, Mike Tauchman, Meisner, and Tony Caters. Randy, Corbin Carroll, Freddie Peralta, Miguel Vargas. Jose Siri, Aaron Shunk, Roki Sasaki, Fortune 15, Logan Driscoll, Acuna Sepia. Jimenez, Royce Lewis. There's your ink out of this box. It's Mike Burrows for the Pirates. That is going to Consto. A little rookie pitcher auto out of a blaster. In the base variety, we love to see it. We love to see blaster autos. Vladdy Jr., Tyler Stevenson. Color and an auto out of this one. Would you look at that? Key Brian Hayes and Nimmo to 199 for the Mets. That's going to Ripper. So Mets numbered card out of the end of blaster number 3. All right, 2 to go. That's not Drake Baldwin. That's not Paul Skeens either. It's probably our like 5th Pirate base auto amongst the Billy Cook, Grant Koch, however you say it, and Mike Burrows. It's the one thing Topps does not release that they really should is you can put a name on a checklist that says they sign autographs, but what are your odds actually hitting those cards? That's what we need some transparency on. I don't care. It should be harder to hit a Paul Skeens auto than it is to hit those other 3 guys. But this entire hobby is marketed like you have the same odds of pulling a Paul Skeens hobby or Paul Skeens auto as a Mike Burrows auto, as a Billy Cook auto, and that's where things are messed up. Let's speak 2 autos into existence. Campero, Gunnar Raywave, Isaac Collins, and an Alec Bohm. Burleson, Andrew Vaughn, Hunter Renfroe, Kowser, Garcia. No buyback in this one yet. I forgot. Billy Cook is a legend, actually. Garcia, Hellman, Nootbaar, Cavadas. Lewis, Brent Rooker, Max Muncy, Chris Bryant, Cam Meisner. Pete Alonso, Zach Wheeler, Mason Wynn, Raywave Rookie Cups, not terrible. And Shea Whitcomb. Somebody got filtered. Auto would be sick here. Said something out of this last box. Probably going to be numbered, though. Purple, McClanahan for the Rays, numbered to 250, 104 to 250 for Ronnie and the Rays. Couple of numbered cards for the Rays and the Mets duo. All right, last blaster magic here. It's not the worst stage we've had. Not the worst. 2 numbered cards, Rookie Rush, an auto, and a nice Mason Wynn Rookie Cup Raywave. It's not the worst. We can do better, though, here in this last blaster. 7 packs to go. I'm calling some numbered ink. Come on. Nice for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani. At least we've got something out of the free team. Campero and Bellozo. So J Love, who won hit of the week, picked up the Dodgers for free in this price drop, and there you go. $20 buyback. That's how you do it. You too could start But, I mean, there are probably going to be a couple cards pulled today that end up in this week's Hit of the Week contest. I don't know if the blasters were fully up to par today, although they can change the course of that with one fell swoop by giving me a numbered auto in this last box. Roki, Scherzer, Schwellenbach, Bregman. McMahon, Ian Happ, Zach Neto, Prism, Spencer Horwitz. Yoshida, Drew Romo, Freddie Freeman, Locklear, Corey Seager for the Rangers. It's going to you, Ventura. Yeah, we'll just settle for one of the best rookie pitchers of Zinc. How about that? Come on. Crochet, Carpenter, Andrew Vaughn, DJ Hers. His last pack, save me. Save us. Add to somebody's day. Mike Trout, Darren Baker, Tyler Fitzgerald, Anthony Santander. There was an A's on the back. B. Jacob Wilson. It's Brady Basso to close it off. What's his deal? We pulled a lot of him. All right. Not the worst, not the best, but nice case hit. Auto. Shohei. Not too shabby. Nice. Let's go. Yes, sir. Louder, Enriquez, Mason Wynn, couple of nice Ray Wave rookies. Nimmo and McClanahan, 2 numbered cards. Your auto was a Mike Burrows for the Pirates. $20 of Ohtani buyback and an Alcantara rookie rush. Not the worst, not the best, but a fun rip nonetheless. All right, let's get locked and loaded on this mixer. It's time to pull some Hit of the Week. You are totally fine. Let's make it worth it though. Let's pull another Waldrop RPA for you. Good luck, folks. Hold on, get my sheet up. Appreciate the quick fill. Technically like a 12-minute fill after the second price drop. We'd love to see that. All right, good luck. Box number 1 of 2. All right, Yanni wants to pick the first one. Yanni can pick the first Slabby since he's got the most teams, and then we'll leave it up to the chat for the final repack of the day. All right, here we go. Katie, everything's going to get shipped out first thing tomorrow morning. With the long weekend, I have a bunch of orders held up from Friday, but since tomorrow is back to business, everything from today will get shipped out first thing tomorrow. Here we go. Good luck. First pack of the day from Finest. Treat us well today, why don't ya? Feels like base auto or no auto out of this pack. Seager, Soto, Bobby Witt, Kyle Tucker, Jacob Wilson rookie. Alcantara on the rare. Tatis to 250 for the Padres and Chris. Mike Trout creators. Muncy and Matt Olson for the Braves. I guess the music is technically off, but I'm going to exit because this is it for stream today. Stork should be an easy download for you. Price drop 1 was like its own little thing, and then price drop 2 to Mixer is going to be like an hour and a half. Keep it nice and reasonable. There are 2 Muncies. This is the rookie Muncie. I think we got another Moments auto. Julio, Salvi, Garrett Cole. Yeah. This stuff is fun, man. We're getting going right away today. Shota Imanaga checkerboard, Nolan Arenado on the rare purple. Rare purple for William. Kobe Mayo, rookie. Jazz Chisholm. Trey Sweeney on the uncommon. All right, guys, good luck. We're starting off with a banger, I believe. I believe we are starting off with a banger. So get ready. Alrighty. Here we go. First hit of today is going to be a Evan Carter finest moments auto for the Rangers. That's going to Weiser. Little refractor. Is that what that is? Refractor. Doesn't even say refractor. Just the base moments auto of Evan Carter going to Weiser. Nice card there. Is he injured again, or what's his deal? He was injured, came up, was playing really well. Where are we at with him? Corbin, Lubob, DeZenzo, Ben Rice, Logan Webb. Nice rocker there for the Rangers again. Blue of Tatis. Another Tatis for Chris and the Padres. Amador for the Rockies. There we go, Rockies on the board. Suzuki and Edwin Diaz. Let's go. I love that you're just so committed to the Rockies. I love it. It's a fresh perspective in this day and age. Good things to come too. Ethan Holiday, Charlie Condon, they got some pieces to work with. Just not for this year or next year or probably the year after that. But soon. James Wood, rookie. Jackson Jobe. Jonathan India. Green, rookie of Alcantara. We're pulling him nonstop today. That's going to Dan and the Cubbies. Just got called up. Nacho, McCutcheon, and McCray. Still one auto to go in this box. $20.30. All right, I'm here for $20.30. All right, let me get some sleeves real quick. Hey, appreciate you. I'm glad it came in. Wow, things got delivered today? Isn't it a national holiday? How did things get delivered today? But nonetheless, I appreciate you. Skubal, Harper, Strider, Martinez, Royce Lewis. Next auto here. Blue Jays, Leo Orelvis Martinez for the Blue Jays going to Jeff Dog. Interesting box there. Evan Carter moments and Orelvis Martinez to 125. I'll take an extra auto. There's a Baldwin rookie. Nice. 005 out of 300 for Lou. A Jackson Jobe numbers creator. Wow, what a numbered box here. Jobe, Baldwin, and Brooks Lee. This one orange, 8 of 25 for Jordan and the Twins. Not the best auto, but some nice numbered right after that. Wow. Oh, okay. It might have been delivered on Saturday then. It's possible. But that's a good box. Well, I guess not the best autos, but definitely some good names there at the end. Brooks Lee for the Twins to 25. Jobe for the Tigers on the debut to 125. And Brooks Baldwin, 005 out of 300. Good names on that. I'm aware I need a bigger stage. It has been brought to my attention that this is something that is needed. We'll get there. All right. A lot of things are an interesting choice in 2025 by Topps. All you got to do is look at the Chrome checklist. Keyshaw, Christian Campbell, Dylan Cruz, Corbin checkerboard. Nice James Wood there for the Nats. Blue of Walker Buehler, the newest Philly, I believe. Orelvis Martinez, Stephen Kwan refractor, common, and Alan Roden. Yeah, that's tough. Don't worry. It's not going to start. Well, we're letting Yanni pick this one, actually. I forgot. Yanni's picking the first one, and then we'll play the game for the second one. All right, Yanni. 1 is at the top there, and 31 is at the bottom here. So in between 1 and 31, you let me know which Slabby we are picking. Middle 4 from bottom. Is that, just give me a number 1 through 31. Because it's 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, and 31. So whichever one middle 4 from bottom is. Could be either of those. 17. All right, that's going to be in the second stack here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You see it. 17. All right, 1 through 30. I just moved 31 to become the new number 11. In case anybody is curious, that is where we will be hunting from. 1 through 30 for the last Slabby of the day. Nothing yet. Nothing big yet, Chris. You can see the stage. Got some good color. Not the best auto box, but we'll take an Evan Carter for the Rangers. Not too bad. Good color, though. And we've now hit, hopefully, something bigger. Like that for the Rockies. I'm just smiling. I'm just smiling. Yanni called it too. He graciously switched off the Rockies for Katie and then picked the slab that had the Rockies in it. I don't know. That's some good things are coming your way, Yanni. Some good things are coming your way. That's some good karma there. Tovar, rookie auto, front and center, blue Ray Wave to 150, mint 9 auto 10. That's going to play. That's rigged. Has to be. Switched off the Rockies to let Katie grab the Rockies to then pick the Rockies slab for Katie. Unreal stuff. Yeah, I know. Me too. Me too. All right. Second box of Finest. And then we get to Slabby number 2. Second box of Finest. Yeah, that was a community wins box or a community wins Slabby right there. All right, here we go. RPA or redemption, please and thank you. Locklear, Corbin Carroll, Lubob, DeZenzo, MJ Melendez, uncommon. Checkerboard of Ryan McMahon for the Rockies. Blue of Colton Cowser for the Orioles. Luisangel Acuna, Schwellenbach, and Dustin Harris. Yes, 3 auto box has been evading us recently, but we did that a couple times in the first case, I believe. First case had 2 3 auto boxes, and I don't think the second case had any. But I would trade a 3 auto box for a big time banger. How about that? How about that? All right, we're going to do some slabby adjustment. Slim up the stage. Tovar. I like Baldwin. Brooks Lee. I think Alcantara. Oh, no, Evan Carter moments. All right, that'll do for now. Here we go. Roki. Jordan. Francisco Alvarez. Zach Wheeler. Drake Baldwin. Uncommon of J-Rod. No auto here. Christian Campbell, rookie for the Red Sox. Nice color there. 145/300 for Mr. Yanni. Matt Shaw. Trey Turner and Paredes. Hopefully some solid rookie color. Maybe we'll expand the stage for these two. Alvarez and Christian Campbell. It's not too shabby. J-Rod rare. I missed it. Stage it. Oh, that was J-Rod rare. I'll at least sleeve it for you. Okay. Come on. Still 2 autos to go here. Still 2 autos to go. Durbin, Corey Seager, Juan Soto. All right, base auto here for the Rockies of Greg Jones. Double up for Katie. Greg Jones. Logie, that was Aaron Nola to 99 for the Phillies. Norby, Martinez, and Correa. Logie, you asked Evan Carter is an interesting choice. I think Greg Jones is a little more interesting of a choice. But here we are. Katie, you know who Greg Jones is? You a fan of Greg Jones? Definitely rigged for Katie. No D-backs really outside of, the Corbin base cards / rares. I don't know. Katie's our resident Mariners fan or Rockies fan, so she's got to tell us now. Super rigged for Rockies, exactly. And Riley. All right, here we go. Maybe this can be our 3 auto box. Kyle Tucker, Jacob Wilson, Julio, Salvi, Garrett Cole. Nice checkerboard of Ellie there. Freddie Peralta for the Brew Crew and J Love. Aaron Judge creators. Cal Raleigh refractor and O'Neal Cruz uncommon. Oh, okay. There you go. The world now knows who Greg Jones is. Let's go. See, I thought the Orioles had traded for him when we traded for Greg Allen, but it turns out we did not trade for Greg Jones. They got to win something, man, and they are winning this break, that's for sure. They are definitely winning this break with that Tovar Slabby so far. 2 autos and a Tovar Slabby. Come on. Ben Rice, Logan Webb, Schwarber, Shota. Blue auto here. I think we'll save that card for last. Jordan to 350 for the Stros. Trey Turner to 150. And an orange finest timelines of Babe Ruth for the Yankees. That's kind of nice. Drake Baldwin uncommon behind it. Okay. All right. Yankees with something there. Babe Ruth orange to 25. Not the biggest fan of these finest timelines, but I think that's a name we will take for the Yankees. The Babe. Take that. Trey Turner to 150 for the Phils. And Jordan to 350 for the Stros. Who? Dan the Man has Yankees. Dan the Man. Oh, I just pulled it off. It was, wow. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this one. Non-rookie, good name for the Tigers. Yanni, Kerry Carpenter to 99. I like this guy. That's not too shabby. See him in the playoffs this year for the Tigers for sure. You did say that the Tigers eat in finest, and that's the little good karma coming back to you too for giving Katie the Rockies. He got Mets and Yanks. Or no, somebody else got Mets, I think. No, he got Mets, Yanks. Yeah, Mets and Yanks. James Wood, Skubal, Harper, Strider, Gunner Checkerboard, Freddie Peralta, Blue of Sagisi for the Cardinals, Juan Soto Creators, Amador Refractor, and Augustine Ramirez. And Cubs. That's right. That Alcantara is also yours. Finest is such a fun rip. It can be a little bit disappointing at times. Like these weren't the best 4 boxes, but I mean, it's still, even when it doesn't go well, it's still a fun rip. So I'm going to keep opening these for as long as I can make the prices work. Because you can pull some serious bangers out of them. And, you know, Evan Carter, Kerry Carpenter, Drake Baldwin, Christian Campbell, some decent rookies in color always. All right. We got to save someone here now. Chat, give me a number 1 through 30. And the first number I see chatted twice by 2 different people after the sound of my voice ends is the number of box that we open. All right, I got 23 and 11 from Singing Account and Ventura. 2653. 2311 2653. 2311 2653. 33 it is. Chris and Storko giving me 3 twice. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here's the SNR promise for today's edition of the Slabby Patties. If we pull the floor, which is about a $25 card, a Demetrio Crisante's first Bowman auto. It's not like a multiple cards are the floor. There is a 1 card that is currently the cheapest out of the rest. If we pull that card right here, we will open a 3rd Slabby to close out this break. So if you're the Diamondbacks, you maybe just want that card so we can free roll a 2nd card. And if you're another team, you also could want that card so you have another chance of getting your card in the event we pull said card. Good luck. The final Slabby of the day is a very nice one for the Mets. Jet Williams prospect autograph in a PSA 10 going to Dan. That is a sweet card for the Mets. I believe they're number 3 overall prospect, number 2 overall prospect. That is a good one. Jet and Tovar, the 2 Slabbies today. A little bit slower on the finest side, but I still enjoy the rip. Always a fun one. Do a little recap and give you all your Wednesday evening, Tuesday, Monday. Wow, I am way off. Back to you. It's always the Mets, man. Dan making me order more Mets and more Mets and more Mets because every time I add a Met, we pull a Met. Appreciate you guys. Do a quick recap and let y'all get back to it. Here we go. Sagisi, Alvarez, Trey Turner, Peralta, Greg Jones auto, Nola, Martinez to 125, Tatis, Kowser, Job, and another Tatis with an Arenado. Some good numbered stuff. Good names. Walker Buehler, James Wood, checkerboard. Evan Carter auto. Brooks Lee, 8 of 25. Alcantara, 64/75. Campbell to 300. The Babe to 25 on the Orange Finest Timelines. Drake Baldwin, rookie to 300. And Kerry Carpenter, auto to 99. 2 Slabby Patties today. We had one for the Rockies. Ezekiel Tovar out of 2023 Topps Chrome, a rookie auto and a mint 9 auto 10. Going to a first-time Rockies fan. Katie, love it. And your hit for the Mets in a PSA 10 top 5 prospect, Jet Williams. On card auto out of 2024. Bowman Chrome Mega Box. Nice.